Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Tuesday, December 28, 2021. The Department of Health or DOH called on the public to remain vigilant as the number of coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 cases rose slightly. The warning also comes after the country reported its fourth case of the Omicron variant, a 38-year-old American woman who arrived from New York City. KUWTT Senior Research Fellow Dr. Guido David noted an increase in the reproduction number in the National Capital Region or NCR in the past week from 0.33 in early December to 0.85 as of December 23. David, however, told a public briefing that the increase is not driven by any variant but is due to crowds gathering to celebrate Christmas. Another reason could be that more people had become infected because they had fallen complacent after the cases began to fall in the past few weeks. At a DOH briefing on Monday, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergire said that while the increase is not yet significant, it is still a cause for concern, especially with the threat posed by the Omicron. Vergire also attributed the slight uptick to the higher mobility of people during the holiday season. Based on the latest DOH data, the country remains at minimal risk with one-week growth rate dropping to 7%. But in the NCR, there was a 49% rise in the one-week growth rate. The Health Department has classified the cities of San Juan, Las Piñas, Manila, and Makati in Metro Manila and the provinces of Apayao, Davao de Oro, and Davao del Sur as moderate risk due to the increase in cases in those areas. Vergire said the most recent Omicron case arrived in Manila on December 10 on a Philippine Airlines flight. Her pre-departure reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction or RT-PCR test on December 7 turned out negative, but on December 13 she complained of throat itchiness and colds. She tested positive and was transferred to an isolation center on December 14. She was released after 10 days but remains under home isolation. The patient will be retested on Tuesday according to Vergire. The department is coordinating with the Department of Transportation and the Bureau of Quarantine in tracking the woman's close contacts and fellow passengers, Vergire said. Quezon City congressional aspirant Rose Nono Lin lied when she denied any association with the firm which allegedly sold overpriced medical supplies to the government, Senator Richard Gordon claimed. Gordon called Lin a liar during the 17th virtual hearing on the alleged overpriced purchase of face masks and face shields from Pharmaly Pharmaceutical Corp. The chairman on the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee on December 21 resumed the probe on the alleged questionable supply contracts worth over 8 billion pesos awarded to Pharmaly, which had only 625,000 pesos paid out capital. The re-electionist senator noted that in previous hearings on the controversy, Lin, Pharmaly biological executive, denied any association with Pharmaly. According to Gordon, Lin insisted that her company, Pharmaly Biological, was separate and different from Pharmaly Pharmaceutical. Senator Panfilo Ping Lacson said the next government should provide 84 billion pesos to fully fund the Universal Healthcare Act or UHC. The senator said that the funding gap must be addressed by the next administration to stop hospitals from leaving the state health insurance system. The Partido Reforma chairman and standard-bearer warned that more private hospitals were cutting ties with the Philippine Health Insurance Corp or PhilHealth over unpaid hospitalization claims that reached about 20 billion pesos as of November. He cited a case in Iloilo where private hospitals were rebelling against PhilHealth and withdrawing from the state health insurer. President Rodrigo Duterte will expedite the signing of the proposed 5 trillion pesos 2022 budget to fund the rehabilitation and recovery of areas hard hit by Typhoon Odette, Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo said. In an interview, the senator said the government should have a working budget for the rehabilitation of areas devastated by the typhoon. Go said Duterte is set to approve the proposed 2022 national budget before the year ends. Otherwise, the government will run on a reenacted budget or the 4.6 trillion national budget for 2021. He said that the president expedited the signing of the proposed 2022 General Appropriations Act so that by January 1 or January 3, the government already has a working budget. Go said the 2022 budget was not only meant to help typhoon victims, but also designed to continue the fight against the pandemic. Topping business, the National Tax Research Center or NTRC is further developing the functions of its existing online incentives application portal for investors to allow the electronic submission in the future of reports, the Department of Finance or DOF said. The DOF said the NTRC in a report to Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez III disclosed the online portal, the Fiscal Incentives Registration and Monitoring Systems or FIRMS, is currently used by potential investors to submit their applications for incentives in any of the investment promotions agencies or IPAs. In sports, Gilas Pilipinas star Ray Suerte paid tribute to his former coach Lawrence Chongson, who passed away on Sunday due to a heart attack. He was 57. The 6'2" Suerte thanked Chongson for giving him a one-and-done opportunity with the University of the East or UE Red Warriors in the University Athletic Association of the Philippines or UAAP Season 82 Men's Basketball Tourney in 2019. Chongson and Coach Joe Silva were the ones who recruited Suerte after the shooting guard's stint in the Cebu Schools Athletic Federations Incorporated, where he won 2 Most Valuable Player awards and led the University of the Visayas to 3 championships. Antonio Contreras and Yen Macabenta are today's front-page columnists. Contreras hits out disasters being politicized, while Macabenta criticizes the obtuseness of the Commission on Elections and the rulings of the judiciary. Today's editorial discusses the new James Webb Telescope launched last Christmas. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. For the Manila Times, this is Paolo Dimapi.